G'day, I'm Evan, and welcome to Gamey Gamey Game. Joining me on the show this week, it's Naomi Higgins.
Or is it?
Maddy Weeks is here.
Hello. Hi, how you going? Thanks for having me. It's seamless. I love it.
And Ben Russell.
I'm Ben Russell.
Hey, before we get started, a quick shout out to Comedy Lab, which is a crowdfunded program that we run that gives emerging comedians access to our studios, equipment, and crew for free to make whatever they want. Thank you.
Woo! Amen.
We've just announced our first round recipients, and we'll be opening up round 2 very soon. But it's only possible thanks to people like you chipping in a little bit each month to help cover costs. Head to comedylab.com.au to see what it's all about and to sign up.
You're encouraging people who are watching this to become comedians.
Is this another one of your scams?
That's right. It's a scam.
Is this one of your multi-level?
It's not a scam. It's a class that you go to every week for a quarter of the year, and you learn how to write stand-up comedy.
That's a scam.
You give Evan some money, and he takes that money and gives it to other people.
I like to call it a harebrained scheme, which is an important distinction. Schemes aren't necessarily illegal. It's not illegal. It's not a scam. It's not a. It's maybe it is a scheme. I don't know, but it's not. It's not a scam.
It's definitely harebrained.
But if you go to the website, then you can see what we're doing, which is we had an independent
It is wacky.
panel.
And that's the scoop of the week. This whole thing is a scam.
It's not a scam.
It's a scheme.
We had an independent panel of assessors who went through. There were 26 applications from
How did you determine
emerging.
that they were independent?
Yeah, what was the criteria?
They gave you money or
No,
a hand job?
no, we picked people from the industry.
That doesn't sound independent.
Well,
Nepotism.
they're independent from us.
From you, but you chose them.
Well, yes, right. But
What sort of people?
We're not thumbing the scale, like we found people.
No one's
Deciding
saying.
who
Trust
will
No one's
decide.
saying that you're
What?
thumbing the
You
scale.
sound like Trump right after RGB died. RBG.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
No, red, green, blue.
Yeah, I did. I said red, green, blue.
Because you're a gamer.
Because I'm a woman in STEM at heart.
Okay.
And a gamer in
Very
the middle.
brave.
Anyway, not a
Yeah, and a gamer
scam.
down the middle.
Actually, very helpful, and we've got a new round coming up, and so we need to raise some money for that so that we can help more people. That's the idea. That's all. Enough about that.
Can I have
Already.
some money?
No.
What the fuck?
Can I have some money?
No. What? What
You
for?
guys won't get it.
I mean, you can
It's not
apply. There's no
independent.
reason why you can't
He's pulling
apply.
a
I don't want to do that.
I'm not pulling any string. You could get this. I
out
can't
the
even.
middleman.
Evan, I'm Ben Russell.
Yes.
Why wouldn't you give me money?
My prejudices against you won't apply. Like you can go.
I've
through
been
this.
emerging
All right.
for 20 years.
Just come out already.
And soon I will,
Gay joke.
yeah, it's a gay joke. I will pop out of my cocoon. And I will go, I'm a night butterfly, I'm a moth. And I will go, hey, what is that smell? Because it's night. And it will be the pear trees that line
guys
the
know what's
streets
going
of
on?
Melbourne.
I'm just kind of
And
disassociating.
the pear trees are the smell of cum.
So there's no context for this.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
Melbourne streets have a thick smell of cum in the spring.
Oh, the trees.
The pear trees.
This week we're talking about Star Wars Outlaws. But first, what do you think of this? Acer has unveiled a new concept laptop called Predator Project Dual Play with a pop-out gamepad. When docked, the gamepad is held in place with electromagnets and serves as a regular touchpad. But pop it out and you have a custom gamepad that can even split in two so you can play with a friend. It also features pop-out speakers on each side for an immersive gaming experience.
Did you say electromagnets?
Electronic magnets.
That is amazing. What will they think of next?
I don't know what they'll think of next.
Can I just say that Acer needs to get better people in their marketing department to name their things. This is the Acer ROG Ally X. That's too many fucking names.
But they're all like that.
And the Acer's Dual Play Predator.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't
I
buy
don't-
anything called Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I will buy that is a Predator is the guy that comes down when it's really hot. and he only kills people with guns.
What?
The alien.
Right.
I got you. I'm understanding.
I don't know the law.
Is this what you have here, Ben?
I don't know.
This is entirely different.
So
This is
what it
new?
looks like
like a
here is
computer.
you've got the touchpad in the center, and then you've got ostensibly this thing.
It's actually upside down. So it docks
You're
upside down in the laptop. The back of the gamepad is a touchpad.
That's
So
that's
you
the
mean
touch-
face
sick.
What did I say?
upside down.
Okay.
Face down.
All right.
Very different things.
Okay, face down in the laptop. So you can be sitting on your laptop, typing away, doing your office job or whatever, and then be like, I want to play a game. Pop out a controller. That's pretty handy, right?
That's what gamers need.
And when you pop
They
out the
need the game
controller,
to be more accessible when they're in the middle of doing something productive.
when you pop out the controller, the speakers also pop out on the side, which is kind of nifty.
That
I don't
reminds
know.
me of an MP3 player in the film clip Fergalicious that I really wanted.
Yeah.
Just to watch what I got. So delicious.
I didn't get it, and then later it turned out it wasn't necessary because people just made like just normal, advancements in the technology. The iPod came out and stuff.
Right.
This feels like it is one of those things that they combine two things that controllers and laptops that people can get quite readily and
Yes.
cheaply.
I feel
you
like
can get
it's
a controller
combining
for
it-
cheap. And we're going to put the two together and make it an expensive product.
Wait, that's just the controller?
What do you mean?
No, there's a screen in that.
no,
I thought
it's
there was
just
a
a controller.
screen.
No, there's no screen.
Oh, okay, now I hate it.
that's-
No,
it's
I
just-
thought it was
it's
like
just
its
a
own
gamepad.
little thing.
You can just
I
buy.
thought it was like Nintendo Switch crossed with like Wii U,
Well,
That's what I thought.
crossed
So you
with
could
the
just hold it
MP3
with the
player from the
screen.
Fergalicious.
no.
I
So
hate
so
it.
it's to play a game on your laptop. So you still get your laptop here. It's to play a game on that.
Nah.
Who's playing a game on their laptop?
Well,
Well,
if
people
Sims,
do.
come on.
Ben's got his
Imagine
bloody
that.
this portable but this
You
this,
play
But
Sims
it's-
with a controller?
Yeah, you need to talk a lot.
But the thing is that the laptop is already
You don't use mouse and keyboard?
portable.
Controller.
right. The laptop is portable.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you need a bag for the laptop, so you can just as easily put a controller in your laptop bag.
I think there's value in it's just always there.
I think it's a
you don't have
gimmick
to
that
remember
I
to
would,
bring
I
it.
would
You
say
don't have
that's
to
the
charge
only
it.
way it has value is that it's in the laptop, so you don't have to carry a controller separately.
It's a gimmick that you'll pay extra for, and just be like, I could have bought a $40 to $50 controller, and it would have been fine.
And what,
Well,
To me,
let's
it's
be
it's
fair,
like-
it's a concept at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know who it's for. I don't know if there's a market for anything like this.
what's
It's
an
for the dreamers.
electromagnet?
What?
What's an
true.
electromagnet?
An electromagnet is a magnet that when electricity is passed through it is when it's magnetic.
It's not.
What?
It's really not that special.
No, it really isn't.
But the magnets would already work when they're magnets.
That's a natural magnet.
Yeah, why did they just do a natural one?
well, 'cause then it won't come out. The electromagnet lets it pop out, so it's held in place.
Oh, magnet.
Um,
It looks pretty cool. I don't know, but like, could you like be in a meeting and then pop it out? What would happen on the screen?
I'd
I don't know what
Get
happens
fired.
on this.
You get fired. Nah, it'd be fully sick.
I think you could do it.
They should add like a game to Zoom so you can just like bash everyone in.
Have you ever popped out your controller in public?
No, I would never.
I think you could do
There's
that.
laws against that.
I've never popped my controller.
I would
out.
never.
I've done it. This is before we
Brave.
had phones and stuff. No evidence.
Controller.
Yeah, post
Yeah.
pre me too.
Ah!
Before the panopticon, when you could just have fun.
Yeah,
But not since then.
yeah,
Not
No,
since
I-
people were carrying cameras around with them,
yeah.
I used to
I haven't
carry the
been caught
DS
if that was your question.
around. Nintendo DS, and you could talk to people on the street, but then people were being mean to me on the street.
Oh.
Yeah, but
mean,
that's
I-
okay.
Are you sure it was the DS?
I don't know. Well, the street pass thing, and people would just be like, "Shit, shirt, you suck." I don't know.
Just
maybe.
And you thought that was the DS? All of a sudden, everyone was like, shit, button up, colourful shirt.
Yeah, and I
because
was
I was
like-
carrying a Nintendo DS.
I bought this just because I wanted. I gave my
I'm
Wii,
so sick of hearing about this.
my Switch to my nieces, and so I just bought this, and I loved it.
Well, here's the question, Ben. What do you think is the ultimate portable gaming device? Is this? Have they finally worked it
No,
out?
they haven't finally done it. It's
What's wrong with
It's
this?
a brand new thing.
But
that
what's-
everyone's racing to get out. So you're still kind of like with this one and all the other like PC ones that run Windows, you're basically a beta tester for software.
I think you can leave off tester.
You're a beta.
I knew that.
And but it's fine. I mean, I think it's cool technology, and I think that in like 5 years it's going to be fucking red hot. But
But
I
the software's
love
holding
it.
it back.
And this played Outlaws pretty well. Played on the airplane. It's a demanding game, so I got about like 3.5 hours out of it. But if you play like Hades, you can keep this baby going for
I
ages.
love Hades.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Hades on it because that game's annoying and stupid.
You can play Star Truckers on it, on the plane, which is what I did.
I like
Whoa.
Nintendo Switch. Do you know those?
Yes.
Yeah. They've been around for a little while now,
Yeah.
doing the portable
I've heard of
gaming
that.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a PC. You can put all your Steam games on, and you
This
can
is a
put
PC.
your.
Is that supposed to be a good thing? This is a PC.
It's neither a good nor bad thing. It is.
It's a bad thing.
Okay.
Another thing about the Acer Project Dual Play concept laptop is that
Too many.
It is
words.
too many. I grant you that. You pop out the controller, but each side of that controller can then pop out again, like a Switch, right?
That's just a Switch.
Copyright.
It's kind of like a Switch, but without the screen in the middle. And then,
Yeah.
and then each of you.
It's
you
just
can
it's the controller. It's just uncomfortable.
right.
But then it can be two controllers that are also uncomfortable.
Yes, for two
but
people.
without the screen.
Two people can play.
Yeah.
You got a laptop. It's a bigger screen than the Switch. Like that's a
You
that's
can
The
dock the
Lenovo.
Switch.
That's it. You can dock the Switch
Yeah,
to anything.
yeah, but then
TV.
you're carrying around a television.
The
I could,
Lenovo
easy.
handheld has detachable little controller boards, but then you would have to buy a Lenovo, and that's.
Yuck, I'd never do that.
I would never
That's
do
self-harm
that. I would
for sure.
never buy a Lenovo.
Well, speaking of Lenovo,
Oh no, no Lenovo. Lenovo. Oh no.
so we can have a look at this Lenovo. Lenovo showed off a concept of their own called the Auto Twist AI PC.
I don't care about
And
that.
this is a
PC, have sex
suck.
for once. Fucking hell. People need to get out there, touch grass, and touch an ass. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Okay, sorry.
the
No offense.
the Auto Twist.
That's what Maddie thinks sex is.
Is that not it?
Touch grass, touch an ass. All right.
The Auto Twist AI PC has a motorized hinge.
Oh, now we're
Don't
talking.
we all? Though?
Yeah,
Yeah, you and me both, brother.
My interest has peaked.
All right.
Crazy.
The motorized hinge means that it can open up by itself,
Who cares?
and then
amazing.
it can swivel around to follow you around
I
the
hate
room.
that.
No. I was
no,
talking at my friend on her iPad and the camera was following her and I yelled at her till she turned it off because it made me feel sick and I didn't like it.
Okay.
Gonzo hates it.
That's horrible.
This is horrible.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It's not nice to be on the receiving end of that. You don't want that.
That's
Gonzo's getting
Gonzo
excited about
hates
it.
I swear to God, I would have gotten motion sickness if it kept going. It was crazy.
imagine that.
Yucky.
I look. I don't know. There's something nice about using. You can use voice commands to have your laptop open and close.
Open. What? How is that less effort than just doing that motion?
Because you don't have to do that.
Open.
You don't
I
want to.
get
That's true.
This is much like that MP3 player from Fergalicious.
What happens in that MP3?
It's just novelty that has no actual use.
Was it a concept MP3?
It was an MP3 player, but you like the side comes off like that and it's a speaker. So
That's
it like
sick.
pops up. So
Was it a real thing, or do they make
yeah,
it
it
up?
was product placement. I just wanted it.
Oh, that's
That does sound cool.
But then at the end of the day, you're like, I'm not going to listen to this song on this tiny speaker on this MP3 player in like what 2003.
Oh, it would have been so
Not going to
tinny.
happen.
Yeah.
I want that though. We could sell that.
Was
for
that
$1 million.
Fergie?
Yeah, that's Fergie. Wait, I don't know any of her songs. Oh God,
You don't know any of her songs.
Let's get started in here.
is that Fergie?
Wait,
Is that
Okay,
Britney
please.
Spears?
isn't that?
What?
Let's get.
G.
Just kidding. You thought I was going to do it.
Is that it? O.
Yeah, that's
O.
Fergalicious.
S.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's not Fergalicious, but it's Fergie.
Right. Okay.
Evan, you saw Fergie once. Do you want to talk about that?
I saw
real
Fergie
life?
once. I saw Fergie once in real life. This was when I went to see. We went to
How
the
tall is she?
Stephen Colbert show. I don't
Stephen
know.
Colbert.
We went to
You
see.
don't know.
How tall is she?
Yeah.
Well, I don't recall. We went to see the
What is this, a deposition?
we went to see the Stephen Colbert show, and the guests was it Matthew Broderick and Fergie.
Fergie.
She did a song, and then she did it again
song?
because she
Which
stuffed
one?
it up. I don't recall the song.
Piss her pants.
Human.
She was always pissing
Typical
her pants.
Fergie. Was she really?
Yeah,
Don't we
she
all,
would always
though?
piss her pants on stage.
Why?
Because she's belting
Nerves,
it
I
out.
guess. And then the first time she did it, she was like, and she got like some champagne, and she's like, oh, I'm crazy.
That is a good tactic. I should use
Yeah,
that.
but there were
Not that I'd
pictures
be
of her
too.
with just the wet crotch
The wet
before
crotch.
that.
Oh no.
So what?
Fergalicious.
We all piss ourselves on stage.
Yeah,
Maybe we
it
should move on.
happens.
We all love concept laptops. I think they're cool. I reckon they're sick. That's all worthwhile.
What do you think about this?
That's pretty cool.
Evan,
Who drew that?
What the hell was that?
Whoa. Gonzo did that.
Was that Gonzo?
Was
He is pissed.
Oh, ah!
what do you think of this, Evan?
He saw me do it and he's pissed.
I
Give you a review of this.
I have never touched that.
You want to touch it?
I would love to touch it. Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Can I? Do I have to get up? Does it have to be plugged in?
Well, Outlaws runs better when it's plugged in because it's a
All right.
brand new game. But
It's pretty chunky. This
Big boy.
I've heard that these are good. The ROGLIXs,
you know what ROG stands for?
the Republic of Gamers.
Yeah. Doesn't that make you sad?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks.
This is what I'm talking about. It's just you need to fire your marketing department.
Republic of Gamers. No.
Yeah.
That's so
They're
cringe.
lame.
Oh.
They're lame dorks.
I was trying
I
to
like
make
this.
Gonzo do the apple
The
dance.
the joysticks are good. I didn't expect the joysticks to be good for something.
Attack!
Oh, hello.
Man, I could play games on this that are, I think it'd be good.
Play games on the go. I reckon this is going to be.
This is boring. Move on.
This is going to be your new VR.
Next.
This is going to be.
You're just
Evan's
playing
new
a
VR.
game.
He'll
Which
get
is
like
what this show is all
I'm
about.
getting
Go, go, go.
mad.
he'll get like 5 different handhelds by the end of the year. I guarantee it. He'll get the Lenovo. He'll get that new Zotac that's coming. He'll get the Steam Deck OLED.
And it's a touchscreen?
Yeah.
I like this.
Oh my god.
You
into
don't
this.
put that down.
Whoa.
I'm gonna-
Bam, bam.
I'm gonna do something rash.
You
All
know,
right, I'll give it back. That's cool. I like it.
Thanks.
Oh, it's hot air coming out of
You
it.
get my paper, I drop it.
Oh, baby. That's really hot.
Thanks.
Yeah, well, that's its only
Should we-
exhaust. So it's got the heat sink in there.
Exhaust.
And the previous Ally had like problems with heat
Ben,
management.
no one cares about this, please.
That's right. That's
real hot.
that's great. We'll
Next.
we'll crack on.
Crack on to who? Oh, come on. Come on, everyone.
Read the thing.
All right.
Sorry, everyone.
Star Wars Outlaws. It rhymes, but does that make it good? It's a third-person.
It's a forced rhyme. That's not a real rhyme.
It's a rhyme to us.
It's not a natural rhyme. Star Wars
Wars Laws.
Outlaws.
That's just in
That doesn't
your
rhyme.
American
Doesn't rhyme.
accent, Seppo. Get out.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Oars. Oars. It's the same sound.
Star Wars Outlaws.
There you go, mate.
Fuck off,
That's it.
yank.
Just because I speak better than you.
It's a third-person action-adventure game from Ubisoft in which you play Kay Vess, an outlaw going around doing missions and stuff. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Kay Vess, the underworld's favorite new scoundrel. This is your one shot. A safe filled with 157 million credits. And I can get you inside.
Get in. How about getting out? This job, it's a death wish.
Your lives are over. Your family, friends, gone. There's nowhere in the galaxy you can hide.
You want to live? get in with the underworld's most dangerous syndicates and pull off the greatest heist the Outer Rim has ever seen.
I'm in.
That was a look at the trailer for Star Wars Outlaws.
rhymes.
I think it does rhyme. I think it does rhyme.
It does rhyme.
Outlaws, Star Wars, Laws.
It rhymes in the Australian accent.
Star
It
Wars?
does. It's
Star Wars
Oars,
Outlaws.
oars. Oars,
Star
oars.
Wars Outlaws.
Star Wars
Star
Outlaws.
It's not a real rhyme.
It's a real rhyme in
No,
Australian.
you're trying to force a rhyme, and I won't have
The
it.
Force
Whoa.
is out there. That's not
Evan, I will fucking kill you.
That's
if you
it.
Say anything else to me right
That's
now.
a forced rhyme. Because force and laws don't.
The Force.
But wars and laws rhyme
Force.
in our dialect.
Let us know in the comments below. Is Star Wars Outlaws a rhyme, or is it just more of Naomi's bullshit? I know which one everyone will pick.
I played a bit of this game.
It's funny, Ben, right behind you is just people saying rhyme.
Rum.
It's because
Rum,
we.
rum, rum.
It's because we dropped the R.
Wars.
Roti-
Lords.
What do you call it? Rotis.
Rotisserie.
Rotisserie chicken.
The rhotic
Yeah.
R is the American and Irish R, and
Arr.
So this is a you know.
Do not
this-
say
People
this
think we
is-
put an extra R in things as Australians, but really we drop a lot more R's than we add.
I was surprised, and I don't know if you were also surprised, to read that this is the first ever open world Star Wars game. This is the first time they've done it.
What about Lego
There's been
Star Wars?
so many
If I
Star
could
Wars
read,
games.
I would be surprised, Evan.
You can read. You can't read?
No, not yet.
You really don't have to. You can get away with most stuff.
It's true.
most thing has picture. Most things have picture.
Most things.
Most things do have picture. That's true.
Okay. I could have. I don't know. I was just. I could have sworn there had been an open world Star Wars game already, but it seems so obvious given that it is a huge universe.
Well, I guess Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic's pretty open world.
Lego Star Wars is open world, and they're full of shit.
I think it's a specific.
What about
Cite
if it's
sources.
several worlds?
My
Does
sources
that
is
come
the
into it?
website for the game, which is official. Sorry.
No, can you
I
trust
know
it?
there's
don't know.
Tatooine.
What about it?
That's a world.
Yes.
Technically, I think they're talking more. I think if you want to be like super interesting about it, you would be like, this is the genre of this game is pretty like open world adventure game. So I think
Yes.
that's probably what they're. Whereas
Right.
the other ones could be like MMORPG or fucking. I would just call that like a platform, the Lego one. I think they could probably they might be able to get away with it.
Yeah. Okay. This is well, it is. So it's an open world game, but it's a single player game, which is interesting as well. I think going into it, I was like, oh, it's an MMO. We're gonna all play together. But no, it's a single player game. You just you can. It's pretty, I guess, loose. Once you get a ship and stuff, and you're out in the space.
Yeah.
It's kind of loose in how you approach things.
It's
and
less of a world. I guess that you can just approach things in an order of your choosing, and
Right.
as a result, and also because it's Ubisoft and massive, there's no story
right.
because Ubisoft don't even know what a story is. They're too busy being French and
Here we go again. It's just like the
oh,
Ubisoft.
What did you get into first
what?
in the game?
What did I get into?
Yeah.
I went to Akiva when you could. That's the first world that I went to. When but then once it gets to that stage, you can kind of flip flop and go
Yeah.
wherever you want. But it's, yeah, I mean, it is pretty good. Massive is a good developer.
What else has Massive done?
They did The Division and The Division 2.
Oh, okay.
And
I liked the
they make good. Their environments are sick, but if you think about this, is the same developer that did Division 2, which has pretty good shooting.
Yeah.
Outlaws got bad, not great shooting.
I was going to say, so my things about this game is that it's fairly stealth heavy, and I felt like the stealth stuff was pretty average, and I also felt like the combat was fairly average, and that left me feeling like the game was pretty average in terms of like
Because of the things
playing
in it
it?
that you thought were average.
because of the stealth and the
Excel.
combat. There's not much beyond the stealth and the combat.
the character in the game is beautiful.
Yeah, people are saying that she's like, people were upset because she wasn't hot enough.
She's very hot.
She's so
She's
hot.
real hot.
I mean, she
She's
needs a
hot to
haircut.
us.
But
I like her haircut.
really?
She's got a real Brunswick vibe.
Yeah.
We're all at
We'd be
least
mates.
queer adjacent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people are upset because she had
Like Daniel Craig.
a chin, like a jawline, which is so confusing that they chose that to, because they're all, I thought jawlines
I
were
said
so
she
hot
looked
right
like
now.
she
That's
had
why
chin filler.
people were getting the buccal fat
didn't look at that
removed
one.
and the chin
Yeah,
fillers.
they're doing the mewing.
And all of a sudden, when it's Star Wars, no, we don't like chins anymore. I'm like, wait, no, you guys, you love fucking, you
No,
love
that's not
fucking
them. What are you
chins.
You're talking about two completely different sets
Star
of people.
Wars fans.
Are not the people talking about buckle fat or engaging.
No, they're the people that are saying that she's not hot, and this is PC gone mad, right? Because that
Yeah,
was some
but
of the-
their image of what a hot woman is
Yeah.
is like 2016 at the latest. It has to go before that. It can't be later
need to
than that.
update. Times are
They're
changing.
very behind.
There's so many good-looking people out there. You just gotta look at them.
Well,
and
that's
be
the thing.
like,
I was
"Oh,
like,
look,
yeah,
this
she's
is-"
really hot, but that's because I understand. She looks like she could be gay, which as a woman, that's the type of thing I
mean,
find attractive in a woman.
To be fair, she does flirt with a
That
couple.
she seems like she might
does
have
flirt
sex with.
quite a few women.
Okay, all right.
Flirts in there. There's some flirting there.
So all of a sudden, straight men don't like it when hot women flirt with each other anymore.
I personally think it's cool,
That's really brave. That's awesome, man. That's sick.
but I'm an ally X. Rog, Aces.
You're a real
Dreamweaver.
classic horn dog.
I
These cunts, they're prudes, man.
They're prudes. They chill out. Nobody
They want their women covered head to toe, no discernible chin.
hates like Star Wars fans love Star Wars.
Do Star Wars fans love Star
I
Wars?
don't think they do. I think they're locked in a cycle.
Does anyone love Star Wars anymore?
I don't think they should.
No.
But
Sorry to say it.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think? Looking at me right now, because I've played the entire game. Looking at me,
I hate doing that.
do you think? What do you think I think about this game? Do you think I liked it? Do you think I thought it was great and everyone should shut up? Or do you think it was yuck? What do you think?
I mean, you said you finished the game.
I
Yeah,
think you
finished,
loved
yeah.
it. I think it was the best game ever.
I think you liked it.
I
I think
liked
you
it.
were like
Yeah.
this.
Bought like the most expensive version of it as well, and you've
paying
also
for
been
it.
playing it here. You
I think-
brought in your fucking console that has 7 names.
Yeah, the Ally, Rogue, Dreamweaver, Predator, Sex Maniac, Ally, Nemesis, Sickman. What?
I'm just surprised you were
Exactly.
And then there's a
sex
bark
man.
at the end,
Exactly.
so you need a dog there when you say the name.
Yeah, you do need to.
Oh, you guys
I thought it
want to
was
see
fine.
Megalopolis?
Fine, yeah.
I played,
Yeah.
I completed it. I think it's like you remember Mad Max, the game?
I actually didn't play that.
I
but
remember the
know of it.
man.
Never
I met
played
the
it.
real one.
Solid, like,
Mel Gibson?
I
No,
think,
no, the real Mad Max. Oh, I went to the future.
I think there's something to be said about a good 7 game. A good 7 out of 10, 6
Right.
out of 10 game.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
game is average.
Yeah.
It feels good, like it's beautiful, and the environments are good.
It looks great.
but everything around
Sounds great.
everything in it that you play,
I agree. It sounds great.
you've played better. You've played a version of this game that is much better in pretty much every way.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's shit? It's not worth buying? No, I think it's like a good
Are you
on
saying
sale
there's
title.
a single game that is better than this in every
There's
way?
a lot of games that are better than this in every way.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I think that what it does good is it does. I mean, I like Star Wars, but I hate the Jedi. I think the Jedi ruined Star Wars, right?
The
I don't-
Jedi?
Yeah, I think they're boring. They
The
suck.
Jedi
Yeah.
ruined
I mean,
Star Wars.
there was a whole
space magic is so boring.
there was a whole
Isn't
discussion
that kind of
It's so boring.
around this.
important to the Star
game.
Wars
I don't.
Well,
universe? The Jedi?
Oh, sure. Apparently, I don't watch it anymore. But I don't. I think that they're boring.
But
And it's nice to play a game like this where they're not even fucking in it. There's no lightsaber.
So
that's
you're
the thing.
saying Star Wars is a little bit Ted Lasso for your liking, but this is what's the opposite of Ted Lasso?
No, this is like Ted Lasso. This is like if Andor was written by the guy that wrote Ted Lasso. The ending is pretty unsatisfying, and it starts to annoy you by the end of it. But at the start, you're like, this is charming. I
And you
kind of
think,
like it.
There's something evil going on underneath this.
Yeah.
They're projecting kindness for some reason. To
It is
cover
very
something
much.
up.
In fact, this is the Ted Lasso of Star Wars games.
Wow.
Is a perfect
Okay.
metaphor.
I am sold.
Sounds pretty good to me.
It outstays its welcome and ultimately will leave you
Why did you finish it?
unsatisfied. Because I was talking about it, I wanted to finish it so I could gloat and feel superior and
that's
be
fair.
like, I actually did it. And you know what? It was a mistake. I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But I did it.
Yeah, you shouldn't
And
have.
here we are.
I didn't even know what the game was before I showed up here.
No.
Wow.
I played it for like 10 minutes.
I was gonna pretend
Not
I'd
great.
played the game. I tried
You
to throw
did.
some
You were
stuff in there.
convincingly.
Yeah.
I was thinking you maybe you played it.
That being
I didn't.
said,
It was all a lie.
Wow.
it's one of the better Ubisoft open world games because
Well, yeah.
they've actually shown a little restraint. They're a little bit less. There's no backpack.
I think
Which
we
is
should
strange
put,
for them.
I think we should put sanctions on France
Yeah, I think so. French are just
until
like
they stop being the way they are.
French are just English people with better PR.
Okay.
I think you're so off in so many ways.
I disagree.
I think you're straight up insane for that.
Rats are
Very uneducated.
So squirrels are rats with good PR, and French
Fuck.
people are English people with good PR. They fuck the world just as much, and it rains all the
real.
time, and
What?
they complain a lot. I've been to France.
So I.
That makes I can't even begin.
Is that
Go
because
in
you
on
can't
you.
think of what you're saying, so you're like, I'm just gonna disagree with this?
No, their values are completely different. Like their identities are completely different.
Okay. How?
The English are really pent up and polite,
Mm-hmm.
and the French are really like fuck you, they're rude. Which I
English
prefer.
people are rude.
English people are not rude like that though.
Yeah, but they're rude.
Yeah, but they're rude. But the other thing is the English are real. It's still going into that. They're real buttoned up. They got a lot of stuff
So-
pent up under there. The French, they riot at the drop of a fucking hat,
Do love to
which
ride.
I
I'll give
do
you that.
respect for them.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I love that about
I think
them.
they're very different countries.
Yeah.
I'm willing to say that on air, but I think France and England are different.
Okay. Can we note that down on the record? Because I think that they
Have we got that in the minutes?
Because I think that they're the same.
Is that in the
country.
handset?
We've recorded it on a bunch of cameras.
I've actually become obsessed recently with England and how I think that England is maybe the craziest country in the world.
Well, as an American, I'd like to thank you. I'm really
No, legit.
touched.
I was arguing with my friends. I was like, Americans are crazier than the English, and they were like, no, they're not. And then a month later, I was like, you guys were right. The English are crazier.
Yeah.
How are you going?
Save
Maddie?
me, Evan. I don't know what's happening. Some
you
sort
think
of
about-
race war. I'm not sure.
No,
Well, it
so-
can't be
This
there.
is before the race war,
You
actually.
can say
though,
whatever
isn't
you
it?
want about English people.
Oh, can you? Is that allowed?
Yeah, I'm actually part
They do
English,
kind of
so-
talk weird.
We're part of an English podcast network.
Oh,
so
respect
we
the
should, we
English.
should-
Sorry,
They
mate.
know.
Oh, okay. So Star Wars.
Do
Love
you
it.
think
Naomi's
She's
still
hot?
beautiful.
I think she's hot as hell, and she's
Did
she's
people-
got
were
that
people
little
really angry?
rat thing.
Rat
briefly,
thing?
but I
The
don't know. if
pet.
people
Nix.
care
You're talking
anymore.
about Nix.
Nix. I love Nix.
I thought
so
Nix was
cute.
cool. I think they did some.
So cute.
One thing I did appreciate, like I felt like the Nix with the little pet that follows you around.
Yeah, yeah.
It allows you to do some cool stuff. There's a lot of mechanics there where you can send it off to grab things or send it off to push a button that you can't get to. I think that was a fun little extra.
What is it?
thing.
You got a pet that does everything you say.
Nix.
Yeah.
And it's
You
really
can get
cute.
it to distract people. So if you're doing the stealth missions, then you can get it to run and distract people. That's kind
What
of fun.
does it get?
What does it get?
Yeah.
I don't know. Pets. You can pet it.
It's happy. You can give it food.
Yeah, it's a computer.
And
It's
I
computer.
checked you, and
It's
you
computer.
can't shoot it. I tried to shoot it.
Oh, okay.
it does
I
little
know
trick.
it does a little trick because I was like, I'm always worried in a game that I'm going to kill the pet that I have, and then feel like an awful person. And you can try and shoot it, and it just plays dead.
Okay.
So cute.
I get it. Right.
So cute.
I like playing. I had the same problem as I did with like Assassin's Creed games, where I played the card game and liked the card game
Oh, right.
more.
Oh, the gambling.
Yeah, I love.
Oh, that was good.
The
You can
gambling,
play Sabak,
yeah.
and it's really fun. I love playing those card games.
I lost
Yeah.
every time I did the racing gambling.
What are you
Well,
guys
you got to
talking
find out what the tip-off is. You got to listen.
Yeah, I know. I did
And then maybe
that,
tip
and then
off.
I still got it wrong
Yeah, well, that's...
because the fucking tip-off was like, oh, the one that's gonna win. Oh, it's smaller than the others. And so I go to do the gamble racing, and I bet on the one that has like in the name it had something like petite or something like that. That was like, oh, that hinted that it was
No,
small.
it gives you like the kilograms of
And then I realized that it actually gives you the size, and that one wasn't the smallest one.
Yeah, see, that was a terrible story because you just
I thought it was a
told
good
us how
story.
wrong you were
I thought
and
it was
that
a
you got
bad
it wrong.
story.
You thought it was a bad story?
Hey guys, I got it.
Evan, no,
I got it wrong, and it turns out I was wrong for a very clear reason.
Well, I was just wandering around trying to get a fucking 100 credits.
What was its name? Biggie Smalls?
I don't know. It wasn't called that.
That guy sounds tiny.
You know,
No need to look any further.
those little fucking racing things, they're in the movies. That's,
Who cares?
Brum, brum. I tell you what, I'm walking around that town, they're hitting me with their cars.
yeah.
Yep.
They're just
Like in real life,
straight up.
you're
Yeah, I know,
yeah.
exactly. It's just very realistic, you know, walking
Yes.
around late at night,
Yeah.
this big boy on the bike hits
Yep.
you, it doesn't stop to check if you're okay, and then I was riding the bike around, and this guy was like, let's race!
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then
And then
I was really bad at it.
Yep.
And he was really mean to me.
That can happen.
I
Yeah.
started a new Stardew Valley game that I've been doing.
Hell yeah.
What did you think of it?
Amazing, as always. I
Okay.
married
Great
Haley.
game.
No surprises there.
I got back into Diablo 4
Okay.
Great game.
and been playing Star Truckers
Okay.
and that new Space Marine 2 game.
How much time do you have?
At the moment, quite a bit.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm going on holiday soon.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna.
Ooh la
And I've got
la.
a couple. I've just worked
Okay.
a lot.
Okay. No, that's fair.
What do you want?
No, I
What do you want? What are you, my mother?
no, I'm not.
Best
I promise.
game ever. Yeah, I mean, it's great.
I-
I'm still
there-
waiting
so-
for Stardew Valley
so-
update on Switch. There's going to be an update on Switch? I was playing it on Switch.
Don't worry about it. There's a
Are you kidding me?
What? It's not. What was I going to say?
It's a
There was.
game.
I saw.
babies.
I saw a bit of discourse.
Then how come you can get married in it? Because babies can't get married. Ben.
Babies get married all the time.
I
To
s-
other babies.
Where?
That's totally legal.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
It's legal for
Yeah.
a baby to marry a baby of the same age.
How do they say I do?
They don't need to do it telepathically. Babies speak with their minds.
Because of that, like in that movie where they're geniuses while they're a baby.
Look who's talking.
Yes.
I saw
So
that.
they use that language to say I do. Mm-hmm. But it's still like an arranged marriage type thing.
It's arranged because they can't decide for themselves because they're fucking babies. They
Yeah,
can't even work.
stupid.
That's nice.
They can't even work or answer a telephone. Or
Yeah.
to check an email, they wouldn't even know how to punch in a. They don't have the. They can barely see shapes. You know what I'm saying, Maddie?
That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not getting a baby. I'm just gonna get a rescue.
I'm against. I'm against babies.
Really?
There was.
I'm anti-baby.
Are you child free?
Yeah.
You get up to that? Do you call them crotch fruit?
What? Yuck!
No.
Okay.
I'm actually. I don't.
you're not
I'm
that
not
hardcore.
anti-baby at all.
Okay.
Thinking about it, I just don't think about them.
There was some discourse.
I think about babies sometimes.
when
No.
this-
How often?
The show's over, Evan.
How
Give
often do
up.
you think about a baby on
This is it.
the reg? On average it. Maddie, you got an
couple
answer
times
while
a
we're
week,
waiting?
probably.
Couple
Maybe
times a
3.
week?
Well, actually, my friend had a
You
baby.
ever think
so
about babies?
I think about her baby a
I
lot.
think about babies once, maybe every 2 months.
I think
Wow.
about it every day because childbirth is so scary, man. I never want that to happen to me. The things that you have to go through.
I love you.
bad. It's
I picture
bad.
you just like eating a sandwich, just going.
I am thinking about it because I'm like, what if it's in there and I don't know?
Perineum rips open.
Well, yeah, it's not
That's like
good.
the least of it, man.
That's the
You
least.
gotta
of it.
grow the baby. It's
you
in
should hear
there.
about this thing they do in Scotland still.
What?
I'm not going to explain
Drink
it. now.
whiskey.
The chainsaw?
You can Google it.
The chainsaw?
No, I think it's like a
I don't
like
want to
bolt
know.
cutters or something.
Can I? Sorry.
Sorry, Evan.
What's up?
So there was some discourse when this game came out.
Baby
We're
Evan.
trying to create discourse right now.
What was the discourse, Evan?
There was some discourse when this game came out around how, like, what even is a Star Wars game if it doesn't have Jedis in it? How is it a
Jedi.
Star Wars?
Oh God.
Jedi.
Jedi. Okay.
Jedi.
How can it be a Star Wars game without
Embarrass
Jedi?
yourself.
And I think there is part of like I think when like it definitely feels Star Wars, the world and the music and the everything.
You interrupt
But
our interesting
I-
conversations to try and start a conversation out of nothing.
Out of the game, we're talking about the game.
Well, you're talking about people online's opinion about the game.
I'm just saying this was some of the stuff that was talked about,
And people are watching you
yes,
talk about people's opinions that are online
Stupid
talking
people
about
too.
the game.
I'm-
Some of the stupidest people you've ever never met.
I'm.
And think about all the
When
people.
would you meet him?
Think about all the people you've never met in the
I
world.
was trying to get
That's a lot of
towards.
people.
Stupidest motherfucker out there.
I was
Yeah.
trying to get towards maybe my
I've
own
been
opinion.
more out in the world recently, and I'm
or
like,
other people's.
I really forgot how
I'm against
stupid
it.
most people are.
They're so stupid. They don't know how to turn left.
It's you know what Zoolander again?
Tell us about your experience with this.
With stupid people. Oh man, I was driving today and nothing makes me crankier. Oh my god, people just don't know what they're doing on there.
They don't know how to turn
They
left.
don't know how to turn left, they don't know how to turn right. And
What do
then sometimes you get to the tram and the people getting off the tram and they don't stop and they just whack
Oh,
them.
that makes me mad.
Now, I want to get out and slap them across the face.
I saw a TikTok,
Oh,
and it was on Royal Parade,
oh,
Northbound.
Classic.
and it was this guy. It was a guy on a motorcycle, and it was his camera, and he's like, oh, why did this lady do this? And the tram stopped, and the tram doors are opening, and the people are walking out onto the street, and he's like zooming past them, and this like woman's going, like 50-year-old woman is like, stop, and he's like, lady, what's your problem? And then he posted it, and
uploaded
he's like,
that.
look at this Karen, and then I started commenting, but a lot of other people were as well. But I was like, you should have your license revoked.
Let's dox him.
I get so angry about that specifically.
And they run people over in the game as well, Evan.
Yeah,
Think
right,
about
right.
that.
I'm trying to change the world.
I think. So the other
People
reasons.
that
Back to the Jedi.
are upset
Come on,
about
guys.
no Jedi
They just
Yeah.
want the lightsaber.
are part of the problem.
Well, okay, but to
You got this great
to
fantasy space
Yeah,
world out there, and
Yeah.
all we can do, every fucking story is just about wizards.
yeah.
Evil wizards, good wizards. Enough with the wizards.
But
too many fucking wizards, man.
But
Everyone in the chat to say
can
another
I
card.
should-
Thank you so much.
Jedi's are fun. I
You don't even know how to pluralize it. So
Jedi
why would anyone
Jedi.
listen to what you have to
Yeah,
say?
because no, all right, Jedi are fun.
Are they fun? They have too
played-
many rules.
I
don't think they're
really liked the Jedi games. Jedi Fallen Order was
Fallen
fantastic.
Order?
Yeah.
Dun dun.
Yes.
Jedi are so far up
That's
their
so
own asses.
stupid.
All right.
So wait, you're saying that
were
because you
so
liked
annoying
one
to
game,
deal with.
so because you liked one game, this game needs to be that game too.
What I'm saying is the Jedi Fallen Order was that, like there's a lot that you can do with because of all their abilities and stuff.
So
right? you've got lightsabers, you've got force powers.
That's
There's a
fun.
second Jedi Survivor. There's another one. Jedi Survivors out there.
Yeah, I know.
It's a whole new game for you to play.
Okay.
Why do you need to play Outlaws and it be Jedi too?
I'm not.
You want every game? You want the new Doom to be Jedi? You want fucking
I think
Space Marine to be Jedi?
I
you
think
want
most
fucking...
games could be improved with
Oh,
lightsabers.
you know
Oh
what?
yeah, man. I
Baldur's
agree.
Gate 3, great game, game of the year. More Jedi, please. Let's put Jedi in everything because Evan wants Jedi.
This is the Jedi agenda coming out, man.
Hey.
Come on.
I couldn't finish the prequels. Too boring. Even though I was being peer pressured into it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think we can all agree that Star Wars is bad.
It is so. Oh
I
my
don't
god.
remember specifically what the Jedi, what they're up to. I remember them standing in that room, but I remember being fucking pissed off. I was like, these people are so far up their own asses, and they think they're like the moral arbiters of the universe. But I was like, you are being cunts right now. And I don't remember what it was, but why would you want to associate with people like that, Evan?
Because he's a bootlicker.
I'm not.
You are, here.
Lick
I'm
it.
not licking your shoe.
Evan, did you write that you were a Jedi on the census?
No.
Because you can do that as a religion.
And it's actually not very helpful.
Yeah, but you can do it.
It's about as helpful as being a Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone wants to hear any of your opinions about Jedi anymore.
All right.
Give
no,
him one.
Evan,
Okay,
come
you get
on.
one more.
Everyone
My point,
shut
the
your
point,
mouth.
I think the point I was getting at was the Jedi Fallen Order, better game than it. I think that is one of the better games
Said
than
that
this.
before.
And did I? Okay. And I think maybe one of the
don't think you
reasons
did.
was that the combat in Fallen Order was tight, it was good, it was deep. The combat in this, by comparison, is really simple gunplay, really, and not all that satisfying. By comparison, it just felt like, it's like, oh, you know, if...
The cover system for me is real dog shit in this. Like,
yeah, I found
and this is
stealth
massive.
stuff-
They know how to make a good cover system. So why?
Yeah, Division 2 was great. Division was
was
great for that
cover-
stuff.
it was a
Best cover
cover-based-
system I've seen in
Oh,
Division
it's,
2.
everyone
Yeah.
agrees the cover system, unbelievable.
Yeah, really good.
Maddie, what do you think about it?
I love the cover system.
What's the best cover system?
The best cover system I've ever had is what the fuck is that?
There's a cover system.
What's
Riser bone.
It's a system that you use to
What?
get into
What?
cover. You got to get into cover. Do you
co-
understand?
No,
Do you
I don't know what
understand
you're
basic-
saying!
We need combat experience. We need you out in the field.
People
Cover
are shooting
system.
at you,
When
you got
Maddy
to take
plays
cover.
dodgeball, they walk into the middle, right up the front, and they go, "Hey guys, what's
Hey
up?
guys, what's going on? Oh shit!
Why are you holding all those
Stop
balls?
hitting me! What the hell are you doing?
This is just like when I was carrying my Nintendo DS."
Oh my god, don't remind me! Oh, when you're hiding to
Yes,
shoot people in
you
the
take
secret.
cover.
Oh, I understand now.
To shoot people in the secret.
Terrible.
To
cover
shoot people
system.
in the secret. You know how that goes.
Where's your secret?
I
I'm gonna
can't
shoot
tell
you in your secret.
I'm gonna shoot you right in your secret.
I don't
when
know
you're
if you,
hiding in stealth. I understand now.
Genitals, I guess.
One of the first stealth missions that I was playing, I almost just gave up on the game because of the instant mission fail when someone spots you. I found that very frustrating.
You gotta talk faster.
What?
I think you're doing a really
No, I
good
think
job.
it's
Thank
a
you,
good
Ben.
pace. 98 BPM, I think. What? Beats?
Beats per minute?
That's what I meant to say.
Okay.
What if it's time for something?
Oh.
What time could it? What do you mean?
What if it's time for?
Of
Now,
Evan.
one rule is you can't talk about anything you were just talking about.
What was I just talking about?
It doesn't matter because you can't talk about it. All right, ready? Set.
All right. I have two vendettas. Two vendettas. One vendetta is with ASIC.
The shoe manufacturer.
No, that's ASIC. Is it? No.
Yeah.
ASIC, the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. I think it is.
Yep.
They have too broad a scope to their organisation. They're in charge of too many things. They're entirely useless, right? My vendetta against them is simply that. So we moved to. We moved to this new building, right? A couple of years ago now. And I was like, someone's like, you gotta update your address. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go on the website, I'm gonna update my address. And it had been, this is somewhat late. You're supposed to do it, promptly. Didn't do it promptly, did it fairly late. And I was like, yeah, click, new address, click, yep, next. Good, done. And then it's like, all right, that'll be $1,400 and something. And I'm like, get fucked. I'm not paying $1,400 for you to update my address. What the fuck is that? And so it's like, to just normally update your address with ASIC as a business is $700 and something. And then they were like, they added on another, that amount again, $700 and something, because it was late. I'm like, that's wild. Get out of here. As if there's even people involved in this process. And if there is, then they've got to get their act together and not have people involved in this process. I can go to any website anywhere and update my address. It takes 2 seconds and nobody's involved. Why should that cost any money at all? Let alone $700. We're a small business. That's crazy. And then a late fee that's $700? Get out of here. So I'm like, I'm not paying that. And so I didn't. And then a little while later, I get a call saying that our business has been deregistered. And I'm like, that's weird. Why would that be? And it's because ASIC wanted us to pay the bill.
And you didn't pay it.
And I didn't, and we didn't know, we hadn't paid it. And also, I didn't even know anything was wrong because you know why? They didn't have a fucking up-to-date address. They had our old address, and so I wasn't aware that it was a problem until someone else called me to say, hey, this is weird. This says your company's deregistered. Anyway, so first vendetta, ASIC need to get their act together, stop charging people hundreds of dollars to update information. I have no idea why. There seems to be I see no justification for why that should be the case. Is there only 3.5 minutes left? I've got a whole other vendetta. My other vendetta is with Asana. Some people might be familiar with Asana. Asana is a task management app that we were using at Stupid Old a little bit. I sort of look at these things as a fancy to-do list. I don't really engage with them very much, but anyway, we were using it. Our general manager and our production manager were using it to do some organizing people and stuff. I'm like, fine, sure, we can use that if that helps you out. And there was one particular feature, and someone had to upgrade a thing. And long story short, one fine Saturday, I get a notification on my banking app saying Asana has billed us over $4,000. And I'm like, this is strange. Why is Asana billing us $4,000? That seems expensive. That seems more than we pay for the entire Adobe suite for our entire business for a year. What's going on? This doesn't seem right. And so we looked into it, and we're indeed being charged for having upgraded an account, which then automatically upgraded all of the accounts for everybody, and the way that it's billed is per seat and all this sort of thing. And so it got to the point where it's like, oh, we're going to auto renew and $4,000, please. And I'm like, well, we can't afford that, to be spending $4,000 on something that is a convenience, but not something we actually really need. And so we got in touch with them and said, hey, can we not do that? They were charging for the year ahead or whatever. So, we hadn't actually, and then they're like, no refunds. And I'm like, what? Why? Why? We didn't want this. And so anyway, I got quite annoyed at them because I'm like, well, if we don't want it, why? I don't want to be paying for something that I don't want. We're like, could we go down to a lower plan? They're like, no refunds, no, we can't adjust this. It's done. I'm like, well, that's fucked. And then I got very annoyed at them. I think it's also I think the way these companies bill stuff and advertise stuff, I think is fairly deliberately deceptive and tricky. I think they when they advertise the amount, it's like, oh, it's $30, but it's $30 per user per month. So, right, so whatever it is, right? So, which I think is slimy because, and in particular in Asana, which does not allow you to bill monthly, they only allow you to bill annually. So it's like, why? It seems like, so well, give me a fucking price that's like, be like how many dollars is it per minute? It's like, what's an irrelevant number to tell me a monthly figure because you billed Australian consumer law. Yes, well, yes, but I mean, yeah, they're an American company.
It doesn't matter. They still operate in Australia.
They do bill in Australia, and that is a potentially a thing.
It's absolutely a thing.
I feel like I need to say, I think we need to start a new 7 minutes 11. It's been interrupted. Surely.
You've been interrupted.
No.
I'm sorry. The ref is coming in.
No!
You can't interrupt a 7 minutes 11.
I will straight up.
What have you guys done? No,
I was just straight up. I wasn't questioning.
Straight up. I will
I was
walk
just-
out
my
the door.
ear.
I was just
I'll
reaffirming,
put it
so
in.
I didn't change minds. I was simply
No.
getting
it's
reaffirmed.
7 minutes 11. It isn't 7 minutes 11, and then 10 seconds in.
I created this segment. I can do what I want, and I can destroy
You
it.
left, man, and things have gone to shit now. We've got to deal with it.
I stabbed myself with my pen.
Oh my god!
Oh my God, are you
There's
okay?
blood.
I reckon 2 minutes.
You're gonna
on the
die.
clock.
No, Bec, no! We have 10 seconds left. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna lose my mind.
I can just wrap up this story.
Wrap it up.
Look, you can see the ticket on my phone. You see the start time there, Evan?
Hey, do you actually have a thing to go to?
Yes!
Oh, I had no idea. Did you tell me that?
Yes!
I don't remember you telling me that.
It says starts today at 10 p.m.
All right, I'll wrap this up.
Wrap it up. Thought it was going to be something interesting.
I think it's slimy. I think it's tricky. I think it's deceptive the way that they advertise it, etc. Anyway, what happened was you said don't pay it, Ben. It had already been billed to the account. This is the thing, and they did not send
Chargeback, baby.
I attempted a chargeback. Commonwealth Bank said they can't help me.
You see that?
What am I saying? So multiple times. Oh, you said it? I was not listening. I'm sorry.
Well, that's I assumed.
Evan, you have 10 seconds to wrap this up.
Commonwealth Bank would not allow me to do a chargeback. And so we ended up talking to, we compromised with Asana and we're like, well, what if we do it, what if, they agreed to a compromise where they refund it, but they bill the same amount monthly. So we're not actually spending less money, but they're spreading it out over the months, okay?
Well, the way inflation's going, it's definitely going to be less.
Yes, true. So anyway, so they did that, and then immediately I'm like, well, I'm cancelling the card now that we have our. So we got back like $3,500 or whatever, minus the first month, right?
Good.
And then I cancelled our card. And so they might come chasing after us or something like that. But I did look into the Australian consumer law. I think there's some potentially some. It may not apply to certain business stuff. There may be some loopholes there, but it's something to.
I can't believe you said I have 2 vendettas.
Yes.
And then it was about subscription fees. The whole thing was about fees. That's the worst thing to listen to.
I'm
out
sorry.
of anything.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thank you.
I wish you were just mad at someone, because of their personality or something.
Yeah, I wish there was some muck.
Like, there's nothing
some muck
juicy about being accidentally charged by Asana.
That's a lot of money, though. What the hell?
It's too much money. It's not
fuck
worth that.
that.
Why do they think they're worth that?
It's a
Well, they're not. That's why they have to argue.
Yeah.
They spend all their
Yeah,
day
yeah.
arguing
Can't someone
people who they've
People-
charged,
Yeah.
who they've
hack
tricked.
them? You
Yeah.
can hack them, Evan. Just hack them.
Yeah, you
I
could hack
can't.
them.
I don't
Just
have
hack
the
them.
skills to hack.
Could hack them.
Could hack. You could.
I believe you could hack.
I reckon you could hack for sure.
Anyway, did anyone have anything else to say about Star Wars, or should we wrap it up?
Nah.
Nah, she's hot. I'd date her. That's about it.
Yeah, look, I think
I'd
she's
date her
good
too.
looking.
And I think she'd date us.
No,
No,
she's
should date
fucking hot, dude.
Polyamory. Yeah, that's good.
I don't think we should.
I don't think she's polyamorous.
I think she is.
I don't think.
I don't think so, 'cause I'm attracted to her.
I don't think we. I don't think we need to comment on her appearance or
shut
her
up.
sexuality.
We absolutely.
Here we go. Bloody hell. Sorry.
This
The
is the
woke
problem
mob,
with
the woke
women in
mob
video
strikes
games.
again.
Women
Woke mob.
is that everybody's talking.
Woke mob.
Talking about their appearance, and it's not relevant.
Woke.
It's not relevant that she's a smoke show. Okay. Let's all just pretend we don't know.
I have eyes, Evan. Sorry.
Star Wars Outlaws is available now on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and on PS5. It is $89, but if you're banned and you want to pick up the gold edition, it's $160, which gets you.
Is that what Ben got?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I said
I'm gonna
$60.
bash you. I'm gonna give you a wedgie.
because I wanted to play it in time so that I could talk about it and be knowledgeable.
And you wanted the season pass.
I'm gonna give you a wet willy.
I don't know what that season pass is going to be like.
What do you call it when you flush someone?
I'll tell you about it. I'll come back on and I'll let you know.
A swirly?
Swirly, yeah.
Let me give you a swirly.
That sounds fun.
Hey.
Swirly sound fun.
Well, we could go do it if you want.
Let's go!
Before
Chicken pox.
before we wrap up, huge thanks to our top patrons, Alan Cashin. Ben Russell's PS5 has a Patreon.
That's
Okay.
good.
Blake Hannikin, Brandon Wozni, Cameron Fullwood, Chris Potts.
Christian Sanchez.
Okay. David Bourne, Death Wombat, Decay, Dummy Thick Dave, Alyssa, Enron Intern, Fallopian Tubes.
Oh, shout out.
No.
I got a couple of them,
Really?
as far as I know.
They're doing the heavy lifting, you know what I mean?
What?
I don't know. I just wanted to say that. I just think it's funny that you could
Yeah,
call
my fallopian tubes
doing the
have
heavy lifting.
biceps.
They're doing all the heavy
They got bis and tries.
Those fallopians, they do all the heavy lifting, man. Shout out to the fallopians,
We
dude.
love them.
Jim
Slip and
Bates.
slide.
One on the left, one on the left, one on the right. That's how I do it.
Number 1, number 2.
MJ, Namph, Oscar A, Prof, Rupert the dog, Scott, 6 litres, Sis McEachin.
Oh,
Good on him.
Good episode.
Great episode. Yeah. Sean Prague, Siraj, and XZ Neil. If you want to hear your name read out on the show, just sign up to the Close Personal Friend Patreon tier. Or if you can't get enough of us and you want some bonus Gamey Game content, join the Backstage Pass tier, where for $10 a month you can submit and vote on questions for our weekly Patreon question segment.
And the winner will get a pencil-drawn drawing of my ass.
From you, are you drawing it?
I'm going to draw it, and I will draw you. It'll be in pencil.
Will it be accurate or will it be,
It'll just be a drawing of
Okay,
my
but it
ass.
might
a bit
be
of bias
a
there
bit.
because it's your ass.
It's
Yeah.
a self-portrait.
Self-portrait of your ass.
Yeah, I'm just saying how,
I
like,
don't know.
Who else is going to draw my
Beauty
ass?
is in the eye.
Exactly, and it should be mine. 'Cause it's my story.
Okay.
it's your story, it's your ass.
It's my ass, my story. Okay, my ass is on the line.
And your ass is on the page.
And it's on the page. And
So-
can I just say that my ass is tiny?
It is. It
Yeah.
really is.
It's one
Is
of
it?
the tiniest asses.
problem.
Nobody has a tinier ass than me.
Did you go Trump for a second? Did you go and then you went and then you're like, wait, you backed out?
Yeah, because I enjoy doing it, and no one else likes it.
Yeah.
Which, for good
That's
reason.
true.
I think it brings up bad memories. And
Yeah.
It's not terribly popular in the international community, and also at home and abroad. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I don't want to get political.
Trump
Got a
2024.
lot of potential.
Yeah, Maddy.
Get your votes in. I'm huge. I'm a Trump supporter.
And a big
love
shout
it.
out to all the Australian Trump supporters.
He's doing great work.
I hope you vote. Just get out there and vote.
There's a weekly Patreon question segment. It's a lot of fun. Like last week actually
my God,
got
so
quite. We were all very earnest last
Yeah,
week.
I didn't like that.
You didn't like that at all.
I mean, I said it at the time.
You don't like vulnerability?
Yeah,
afraid
we're
of?
all getting quite vulnerable.
What am I afraid of?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't go that far in, so there's no way for me to know what I'm afraid of. You know what I mean?
Anyway, so there's that, and the's I think maybe 11 now
Crazy.
exclusive
Crazy.
segments up there just for the patrons. So go check that out. It's only $10 a
Wow.
month, and it supports the show.
I tried to do a lot of defamation, but Evan cut all of it.
But no matter which tier you're on,
But
you
just
also get
give me a
to
call. I'll tell you the story.
you also get to join
Good one.
our Discord. Maybe you can tag Naomi on Discord, and she'll spill the
Yeah, I'm
tea.
in the Discord,
Um,
technically.
And you'll also be the first to get new episodes as soon as they're done, which is typically very early.
3
on Monday
hours
morning.
before
Yeah.
they're posted.
That's because we have to remove all the defamation. And there's also a $25 tier if you're feeling really generous, and that gets you a mug that will ship you anywhere in the world, except for
Hong Kong.
Not Hong Kong. No, it's
Qatar.
Qatar. I think it was Qatar. Qatar.
Cutter.
That's how you say it?
Is it look
That's how Rachel Maddow says
No,
it.
I
So
think it's cutter.
What?
it depends. I think it depends.
That's not going to stick for me.
Well, Hyundai here.
Yes.
Hyundai.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Hyundai. And I think Hyundai is right.
Hyundai.
I think we're the ones.
Wow.
Oh.
Nokia.
Nokia.
Sign up at patreon.com/gamergame to keep the show alive.
What are we doing with that?
Man, what was I wrote that.
Keep the show alive.
This show's all alive.
Evan's going to kill one of us if you don't subscribe.
Let's go.
Probably going to
Hey,
be Maddy.
Can't wait. Sounds good.
if you enjoy the show, and I can only assume that you do, you've made it this far.
If you got to pick how Evan
Killed me?
murdered you, how would you like to go?
I would love to go by electricity.
Evan's doing it this whole time.
Oh,
He's not angry. You
But he's
feel
sad.
like he's just Evan.
I'd like to be like bludgeoned to death.
Really?
Yeah, with a ladder.
Oh, okay. We've got a couple of ladders. We've got some real big ladders.
Yeah.
I'd probably say anesthesia.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to being bludgeoned in the
I
head.
like to be choked.
It's a bit dramatic.
I like to be choked out by Evan.
Yeah, no, but we're talking
Oh, I
about
want
for
that
murdering,
one.
not
I'd choke
just
you.
recreational.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, right.
We're talking about not
right.
during sex. We're talking about for murder.
No, for murder.
Yeah, but
yeah,
he
yeah.
can have
Well,
sex with
take
me.
it however you want, but
That's up to him if he wants to. If it wants.
You heard him.
Yeah.
Take it however you want.
Take any way you like it.
Evan's up for grabs.
That's the way you need it. any way you want it.
Da 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 da.
If you
Haven't seen any of that show. Oh yeah, no doubt.
No doubt.
you can
Yeah, I'm seeing No Doubt. Well, I'm not seeing No Doubt, am I?
you
I mean,
Ooh.
Don't speak.
you
not actually
I
No
know
Doubt.
what you
Oh, I was going
think.
to say, get the hell out of here. Gwen?
Yeah,
I'm missing Gwen!
Gwen.
Stefani?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is
funny
she
if
from
you
No
just
Doubt.
It's actually
finish the
pronounced.
show.
Help me
It's actually
out.
Piss me
pronounced.
off now.
Help me out. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me.
It's actually
help me, help me.
pronounced Gwen Stefani.
And it's one word.
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani.
If you enjoy the show, subscribe to the channel, and remember you can podcast the show. Just search for us on whatever podcast app you use. Thank you so much for watching. Ben, do you have anything you'd like to plug? Are
I'm going to be in the States in October.
you doing shows?
Probably, but just come say hi.
Yeah?
Find him on
See
the
me,
street.
yeah. Just say, hey, what's up, Ben? Yo. And I'll be like, yeah, man, that's fucking far out, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
I know
really
what you mean.
scary.
You're
Yeah.
scared of everything's scary.
Yeah, I'm
Is
very
it me?
scared. It's you,
Do I have
man.
a
You're
scary out?
freaking me out.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know who you are. You know.
What do you mean?
There's so many versions of you
In what way?
in so many ways.
I've just been myself, authentically myself
Okay.
this whole
It's
time.
like when you look at you, you know that's you're not getting what's under there.
no.
You know,
You're not getting.
it's like I can't get to you.
But you were just telling us how you don't want to get in there for you either. So what's the difference between you and me?
Well, that's
How
why
come
we
you're
get.
not
That's
scared
why
of-
we get
I'm
along.
scared of everyone. I'm scared of
I'm
Naomi.
fine with it.
Naomi?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well
I'm fine
that's
with
fine.
it.
Yeah. No, not just you. I'm scared.
Maddie's
of you.
scared of me.
I'm
scared
so
of
scared.
Evan?
I'm even more scared of Naomi.
You scared of Evan?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of Evan.
Do you have
It's like an
anything you'd
inverse
like
thing.
do you want to plug anything, Maddie?
Smaller you are.
Plant, animal, mineral?
Me.
Yeah.
Mineral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plant,
Plant.
meat.
Yeah, I'm animal.
not me?
What
I'm
do I
meat.
want to say?
You're plant.
You're plant, you're mineral.
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
You can go to maddyricks.com. I don't own that.
Really? Oh.
No. Some 11-year-old does, and it's just a picture of a pug on there.
Okay.
So I need someone to hack her.
Can I ask a big question?
Go to
Yeah.
naomihiggins.com
What's
if
the
you want to
difference
see a
between-
woman who plays saxophone and wears transition lenses.
What's the difference between a herb and a spice? What's a spice?
Spices is spicy though.
It's powder?
Spicy.
Is it powder?
Herbs are powder.
What?
Herbs, can be
Herbs are
powder.
leaves.
Herbs and spices are leaves too sometimes.
Are they?
Yeah, they can be.
That's.
Name one.
I think we're not allowed to know that, Ben.
Name one.
Like you're asking the questions that are going to get us.
Name one spice that is a leaf.
Cumin.
Did you have anything you'd like
Cumin's
to
a
plug?
spice?
Just me. I don't know. Now
That's all
I'm
for
thinking
this
about a
week.
lot of things.
Do you have any
No,
shows?
please God,
Yes?
please God, buy tickets to my Melbourne Fringe show. If
Oh
you
wow!
Don't,
What's your Melbourne Fringe show? What are you doing?
It's my show. It's my show.
From Comedy Festival?
From Comedy
Maddie's
Festival.
show.
Oh, the much
Yeah.
critically acclaimed.
You could say that, not
Um,
by some people.
You got
but-
a nomination.
Yeah, pretty
Go
good.
to Sweet Nom.
Sweet Nom,
nom,
same
nom.
show but better. Please
Don't call
come
me.
because
Sweet Nom.
it's in October and that's next month.
Oh,
And you got to go buy 160 tickets.
Ben is gooped.
a shot. No. That's
What's safe to?
Never Gonna Die.
Spices
Yeah.
from the roots.
Yeah, it's
and
called Never
bark
Gonna
of the
Die because
plant.
I'm immortal, baby.
spice of
Well-
root and bark, and herb is leaf.
Suppose. And stem probably.
That checks out.
There you
Yeah.
go. So Autumn White saw the show and said it was brilliant.
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
It's great. Go see
Something good is going weekly. The improv show that I do,
it. At Comedy Republic.
Comedy Republic, goes weekly every Wednesday, 8. It's at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock
Melbourne
on
City.
Sunday.
Wednesday. Why'd you say
sorry.
Sunday?
I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Why did you say Sunday, dude?
I don't know.
You know that day is a day of rest.
What's
Okay.
going on?
Naomi, do you have any sax gigs coming up?
I buried something in the ground somewhere.
Oh, geocaching.
No,
My
it's much more sinister than that. But try find it.
A dirty
Okay.
bomb.
Any clues?
Any clues?
Yeah.
They'll know.
Would you
Oh,
ever
no.
geocache?
Well, just think about it. You figure
I
it out.
have done that before.
You would.
I would, wouldn't I?
We got to wrap this up.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you so much for watching the show. What are you doing now?
Just got a video. There's not much going on there at the moment. It's still early, so.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
I reckon.
Thank you so much for watching
calm
the show. We will catch you again in a couple of weeks. Bye.
I'll miss you guys.
I'm the son of God. Reading's for nerds.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that anymore. I can't
Really?
do it.
You got glasses.
Yeah, I know, but they don't help. I'm
Oh.
trying to cover up the fact that I don't know how to freaking read.
Yeah.
We could just
True.
lock you in a room.
Yeah, if you could. That'd be nice. Yeah?
I feel like that'd do you some good.
I think I need to
I
be
think we
locked
should
in a
lock you in
room.
a
Locked in a room.
Yeah.
No, I'll choke you.